transition to some NFL, and I want to talk about the Arizona Cardinals real quick before I do my preview on the Chargers Jaguars game before I get out of here. So the Cardinals, they fired Kliff Kingsbury yesterday after 4 seasons. ESPN's Adam Schefter reports that the Cardinals have fired Kliff Kingsbury. The Cardinals, they went 4-13 this season. That's the second worst in the NFC. So my immediate reaction once I found out that the Cardinals were firing Kliff Kingsbury was Kliff Kingsbury never should have gotten the Arizona Cardinals head coaching job to begin with. It's about damn time that the Cardinals woke up and understood that Kliff Kingsbury is not the right coach in place that is going to help Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals become contenders in the NFC. I look at the NFC West, and there are 3 other teams in the NFC West who is better than the Cardinals are right now. The Seahawks and the 49ers are both in the playoffs this year. The Rams, despite their struggles this year, are fresh off a Super Bowl win. So the Arizona Cardinals are the team that is behind when it comes to contending in the NFC West. And when I look at Kliff Kingsbury, when he was at the University of Texas Tech, he was the head coach there, and his record was 35-40. So he won 47% of his games while he was the head coach at Texas Tech. I don't understand for the life of me how the hell Kliff Kingsbury got the head coaching job in Arizona to begin with. What credentials did Kliff Kingsbury have that made him the right coach for the Arizona Cardinals? He had 0 credentials. Now, he was a head coach at the collegiate level, but the man at Texas Tech went 35-40. He won 47% of his games. And since he's been the head coach in Arizona, this is Kliff Kingsbury's record: 28-37-1. So he's won 43% of his games as the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. So everywhere you look when it comes to Kliff Kingsbury, he was never the right man for the job. Never. And honestly, I believe now for the Arizona Cardinals to be contenders in the NFC West and try to get back to the playoffs, they have to bring in a coach who can connect with Kyler Murray. I mean, Kyler Murray, before his horrific season-ending injury, he had 14 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 2,368 passing yards. He completed 66% of his passes. We know he got the big-time contract before the season, or it might have been during the season, in the early part of the season, but he got the big-time contract, so he got paid. That's the one thing we can say about Kyler Murray, because unlike Lamar Jackson, who doesn't have a big-time contract yet, and he's, risking a lot going out there and playing for the Baltimore Ravens, for Kyler Murray, when he got injured earlier in the season, for him to already have gotten paid, it is something that Kyler Murray has to be appreciative of, and something that he has to be thinking, like, damn, I'm glad I got my money when I got it. So Kyler Murray is going to be the starting quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals for future seasons to come, even if he doesn't start the season week 1 for the Cardinals next year. He's going to be their quarterback for the franchise as his career goes along. And I believe they're going to have to bring in a coach who can connect with Kyler Murray. When you look at your young quarterbacks in the NFL, all the young quarterbacks who are in the playoffs and contending for Super Bowls, they have a good relationship with their head coach. Joe Burrow has a great relationship with Zach Taylor. Josh Allen has a great relationship with Sean McDermott. Andy Reid has a great relationship with Patrick Mahomes. Harbaugh even has a great relationship with Lamar Jackson. So I think it's going to be very, very important during their coaching search for the Cardinals organization to bring in a head coach who can connect with Kyler Murray and get the best results out of Kyler Murray as their quarterback so the Arizona Cardinals can be contenders in the NFC West moving forward. The Seahawks and the 49ers are playing this weekend on Wild Card Weekend. They made the playoffs. The LA Rams, they won a Super Bowl last year. The Arizona Cardinals haven't done much. And they actually got blown off the field last year by the LA Rams in their route to the Super Bowl. There was a disconnect between Kyler Murray and Kliff Kingsbury all season long. He was never the right man for the job. Never. He was never the right man for the job. So that's my thoughts on the Arizona Cardinals and the Kyler Murray situation. I believe they need to really, really bring in someone who can connect with Kyler Murray and they can be on the same page so this Arizona Cardinals football team can contend moving forward.